This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64. I'm going to start at verse 1. To the chief musician, the Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Salaki, even bitter words. Verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish the diligent search. So that's why it tells you in scripture that, Esau has created, but he hasn't, the Most High has revealed all his mysteries. This motherfucker make it seem like he go on another planet. He can't even search out the whole sea. He ain't been to the depths of the ocean. You know what I mean? It's still shit on this planet that he ain't, that's how you know it's deep, because if you ever say Avatar, like Avatar was and it's ill too, because James Cameron, I just found out that the bitch Linda Blair is married to James Cameron. But anyhow, it show you that he's supposed to have a dream, and that's what that dream made him have to put that whole scene with the Terminator with the nuclear missiles and her burning on fire and all that other shit. But he created Avatar as well. And he's supposed to make a statement. He said, they said, well, you ain't got no black people in your movie. I mean, even the one black chick, what's her name? The one that played on Guess Who? The little black chick, I can't think of her name. Or I think she like Northern Kingdom. She played the voice of the one chick. But he said, my black people was blue people. So at the end of the day, it literally show you how Esau is going, basically, when you really watch that movie, I think Avatar's supposed to, part 2 supposed to come out this year, if they had pushed it back. But Salaki, I ain't mean to digress. Like I said, he has completed a diligent search. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, that's why, like when you go into Oppenheimer, Robert Oppenheimer, that came up with the nuclear bomb, the atomic bomb. You know what I mean? Like that's a diligent search. You know what I mean? But like I said, at the end of the day, that's how you know they're the son of perdition as well, because they create shit, but it's all destructive shit. Like that guy Moses, I can't remember his name, but the Jake that came up with getting the water out of thin air. He figured out a way to actually produce clean, drinkable water out of the moisture in the air. You think they gonna mass produce that shit? Now that could save millions of lives. That could, you know what I mean? But they show you that man the devil. Salakia. It says, don't forget you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, which you see today, just like with all these stupid ass jakes that sit up there and sell their booty hole and they soul for a position in this man's kingdom. And most people, that's like a snitch. You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker will use a snitch, but he don't respect you. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers that wear that motherfucking dresses to get paid, and they tell, I had a dumbass nigga tell me that, it's just acting. You stupid ass nigga. Do you not know they go back to slavery? It was a way to belittle the man. They was raping. This motherfucker's always been a faggot. You know what I mean? If you go into how the brother Barack Allah from California brought out the pear anguish, you know what I mean? They had a fucking device they stuck up your ass, man, if you didn't want to fuck with them. The motherfucker talking about, I agree with him though. You must also have your white servants and overseers to trust all blacks. But it is a necessary, what you still see to this day. And then, like the brother was bringing up, you motherfuckers got the audacity to walk past us looking like you nervous, because you know deep down in your spirit you got a recompense coming. Motherfucker, we should be worried. Like this one guy I knew when I was homeless, his name was Sean. He was like, he a bigger guy, but he's a silly guy too. He was walking, and it was an Edomite chick, and she up there looking all nervous and shit. And he like, shit, if anything, I should be more nervous than your ass. All taking shit, you to sit up there and say anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Jakes that lost their life and got fucking. You must got killed over just come on. What's that bitch that sit up there and lied on Emmett Till? You got the audacity after getting this man killed, after on your deathbed, want to motherfucking come and retract all the fuck. And that was ultimately the will of the Lord, but still it's deep. But it is necessary. And then the motherfuckers tell you that they side with these motherfuckers. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks, but it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us, which they still do to this day. It tells you in scriptures that you're going to go to him for the one of all things. You got motherfuckers believing that this shit going to keep on going just because Donald Trump say, make America great and the economy good. Like, but if you got any kind of spiritual discernment, you can clearly see that this shit ain't good. You know what I mean? Like real talk. That's why, like the brother brought out in that lesson, he said, be grateful. You in servitude, you fucked up. It's people that barely, I mean, like I said, people fucked up out here. Even brothers in the truth. If you making it, and when you supposed to be in slavery, you should be grateful just for that much. You know what I mean? It says, they must love, respect, and trust only us. Maybe one day I will watch that movie, what was that, Django? Because brothers was telling me to watch it. I remember this demon was telling me, oh yeah, but she don't even get what that was. Like, she the one that told me that shit though. She was like, that you had the white, so-called white people had mistresses. And then I did some research on it and come to find out, they was, they did. In Ohio, they had a little place where the slave owner would take his black mistress. That's what, who was that? Andrew Jackson? What the fuck was that? It was, her name was Sally something. I think it was, but Andrew Jackson was a super racist. Like, he hated niggas. But I'm trying to think of who it was. It was somebody that basically had children by a slave, and he gave them their freedom. And I can't remember who the fuck it was. Shalaki in my mind everywhere. It says, gentlemen, these kits are your keys to control. Use them. And the thing is, like, it's just like with Satan. These Edomites ain't super fucking smart or talented. When you take time to think about it, they're not even really that talented. They utilize, like, other people, other nations. That's why they want to be everything but what the fuck they really is. Like, that's how you know this shit coming again. Because when you go into ancient Rome, yeah, you had ancient Rome with the Caesars and whatnot, but then Rome was taken down. That's how you get Constantinople, and you got Western Rome, and then you had the Eastern, like the Byzantine era, and that's when Jake was ruling. But when you go into, see, what people don't realize is when you go into the scriptures, Paul told you he was a Benjamite. You know what I mean? He said he was an Israelite for the tribe of Benjamin, but he also said, I'm a Roman citizen. Remember when he appealed to wanted to see Caesar and all that? Because Rome, why do you think America's set up so much like Rome? That's that beast that was wounded but yet healed. You know what I mean? Like, and the whole beast is a system. You get what I'm saying? Like, it says, gentlemen, use these kits and keys to control. Use them, have your wives and children use them. Never miss an opportunity. If used intensively for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Thank you, gentlemen. Then it shows you a picture. I hate this picture, but it's a picture nonetheless that most brothers need to see. Because you can literally see this man fucked all the way up, man. Like, they beat the dog shit out of him. You see that man back? Then I was gonna do a video about they show a leather coat that was made from the skin of slaves. It was auctioning off, and you got a dumbass person talking about they agree with this motherfucker now. I don't think people be paying attention to what they be saying though, for real. It says, let's make a slave. The origin and development of a social being called the Negro. And you got motherfuckers want to call themselves the Negro. This is in this book. I'm going to even show it. It said, because you got to remember, like brother brought up, when you go into Afro-American, that term wasn't started being used until fucking Jesse Jackson was running for presidency. A coon. You know what I'm saying? A coon that had something to do with your beloved Martin Luther King that was a coon. You know what I mean? Like, that actually is known that he actually accepted and took money from fucking the Rothschilds. And that's partly the reason why he was fucking killed. But then when you make deals with the devil, they say the only person that can help you out of hell is the devil. It says the origins and development. The origins and development of a social being called the Negro. It says, let us make a slave. What do we need? First of all, we need a black nigger man, a pregnant nigger woman, and her baby nigger boy. Second, we will use the same basic principle that we use in breaking a horse, combined with some more sustaining factors. We will reduce them from their natural state in nature, whereas nature provides them with the natural capacity to take care of their needs and the needs of their offspring. We will break that natural string of independence from them and thereby create a dependency state so that we may be able to get from them useful production for our business and pleasure. And I'm going to end this with a scripture because we're going to finish this. Because if I don't read it and put it in the ether, you know what I mean, I probably wouldn't have read the book. I've been having trouble lately reading and whatnot. But I got a scripture. Bear with me for a second. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73. I will start at verse we'll start at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And we all know when you read the scriptures, yes, our people are wicked and you got wicked people on the earth, but you got a group of people that are considered the wicked. All wickedness stems from these people. Like real talk, when you take the time to think about it, you know what I mean? Like when you really sit there, and it tells you that in the book of Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. You know, you tell you that in the book of Malachi. Esau is the border of wickedness. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Verse 4, for there are no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. Verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. When you see a homeless Edomite, he might not be Edomite. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. You got some Edomites out there that's homeless, you know what I mean? Because right now, like the elder apostle, he did a video. I remember he made mention of it. I forgot what was the name of the documentary on YouTube. He said, "Shit, you really watch some of these homeless people?" He said these documentaries. He's like, "Shit, something so bad." He said, "I start feeling sorry for the Edomite." You know what I mean? Like, then he's like, "But fuck him though." At the same time, you know, which made it funny. But my point being, you know, Esau can't take a beating right now. And that's why, you know, like I was just watching like the pre-thing for the Oscars. The brother Tazapah from Houston actually did a video about the Joker. I didn't realize that it made that much money. I recently just saw it. And when you see the spirit that's on that movie, you know what I mean? Like it's basically when they do a bad, they go fuck something up. And that's what you can see. That movie's like up for like 9 nominations for a fucking Oscar if it didn't win. You know what I mean? So, you know, but it's so you can literally see the spirit on the fucking movie. Like when they get bad, like man, these Edomites gonna go crazy. Like why you think it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason? It says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men, which they not. You know what I mean? Most Jake like Ephraim, Issachar, you know, Judah, they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They bored in it. Man, listen, when you really pay attention. Like it's not a coincidence that at one point in time you had Jake that was policing his own neighborhoods. Now you got Esau policing his own neighborhood. But when you really go back to fucking the police badge and all that shit, and go back to the slave patrol. You know, I was gonna do a video on that shit. It says verse 6, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. These are the most violent fucking people ever. That's why, like I said, you have all these fucking shootings and, you know, ball shootings and all that shit. But that shit going everywhere now. Like they was just showing in Thailand, they had a soldier that went on a rampage and was shooting. Like this shit gonna be beautiful. It says their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. These Edomites, these real true Edomites, like the elite Edomites, they don't even have fucking ID. You know, like you not gonna what's the word? Detain them. All they gonna say is I'm a Rothschild, I'm a Rockefeller, I'm a Getty. You know what I mean? It says they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walketh through the earth. And when you take time to think about it, like these people portray, that's how sneaky and fake they is. They portray like these godly people, but do they do everything against the scriptures? He just made mention of the King James Bible in this fucking book. Yet still you doing everything against the Bible. It says, I will skip. It says, I will skip to verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. And they are ungodly. Like I told you, they really don't believe in the scriptures. They got to prove everything out. You know what I mean? That's why they do a diligent search. You know what I mean? They truly don't believe in the Most High. Shit, that's why he's telling you can fucking become a mortal and you can put all this tech in you. And, once you get that chip, that's going to change your body chemistry. And the Most High going to destroy you. Just point blank, period. Now, these heathens and these Edomites, yeah, they could take that shit. But if you're an Israelite, you take it, you might as well, you know what I mean? And you're going to have a lot of people take it just to try and hold on to this life. It says in the scriptures that who loses life for my sake, the one that try to hold on to his life is going to lose it. And the one that loses his life for my sake shall find it. You know what I mean? Roughly paraphrasing. So I know I bounced around, but I'm going to finish this book, Lord willing, later. I might finish it later today because I think my phone will be off tomorrow until I can pay the bill. So with that, I'm going to end the lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory, call halal, Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Waha, Rachak, double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, told me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth for faith and sincerity, risking their lives and the freedom to do so. Shalom to the Aqua, to the Akim out there listening and learning. Lord willing, it was an edifying video. Shalom to the brothers that's pushing this truth for faith and sincerity, risking their lives, freedom, and all that. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom, shalom, and a Bible ball.